when you look at sports, I remember in the NBA. I want to take the NBA as an example, right? There's a bunch of weirdos over there. But you had guys like James Harden. Okay, you had guys like Jimmy Butler. You had guys like Kyle Kuzma. Okay, this is before NIL existed. All right, you're talking about a guy Jimmy Butler who was undrafted, who was homeless. Well, excuse me, he was drafted, but he was homeless. He went to a junior college, okay, and he made the NBA. That's a Hollywood script right there, right? And he, played well. He's very known for the playoff runs that he go on. Kyle Kuzma, he came in. He went to LA and he went to Washington and is the leader of his team right now. You're talking about a guy like Russell Westbrook came into the league hungry. And then once the bag came and once they got comfortable, this is what we have. Okay? This is what we had after a certain point, right? So it's a little bit different now. Okay? It's not about these guys coming into the NBA and the NFL and they're normal guys, hungry, starving to make money, starving to provide for themselves and their family and to create the generational wealth. And then they turn out like this. I mean, I still can't get over what Jimmy Butler has on his head and what made him decide to pull up to a press conference like that. I mean, look what Kyle Kuzma is wearing. Okay, look at Russell Westbrook. What is he wearing right now? What is that? Okay. Yeah, I got to break it down to people. Okay, as soon as the bag come and the endorsements come, this is how our black brothers are looking. Now it's going to be different. Okay, now it's going to be different. Now that NIL exists and you got guys in Hollywood, this is what you have.
How about 2 Heisman Trophy winners here to support U.S.?
They're being groomed, folks. They're already coming to the league like that right now. Okay, this is where society is shifting to. And of course, you got guys like RG3. I come to expect it. I call him quarterback Spider-Man. He tries to save every narrative dealing with a quarterback. You got guys like RG3, okay, coming out and defending Caleb Williams. Okay, you got guys like Cal Brandon, who was taking it personal to me. I mean, you watched the clip just now. It sounds a little bit personal to me. He's coming at people, okay? And he's defending Caleb Williams. That's because that's what they are supposed to do when you are in the mainstream media. Okay, trust me, I understand how that business works. All right, I have people plugged in that's working for these companies, and they talk to me one way outside, and when they get on the air, I'm like, who's this cat? It's not the same cat I was talking to because they are paid to promote certain narratives. Otherwise, you just won't be on the air. Okay, this is where society is going. You got this kid, what's his cat name, man, from Duke. Excuse me, I'm trying to pick up this dude named Gerard McCain, who painted his fingernails during the NCAA tournament in men's basketball. And guess what? He just landed a NIL deal with beauty brand Sally Herson. Okay, a beauty brand. Okay, wearing blue fingernails. Okay, now it's blue. Okay, but you got Caleb wearing pink. Okay, I don't think you should be painting your fingernails like that, to be honest with you. But Caleb is wearing pink and this guy's wearing blue. I mean, come on. Wake me up when this nightmare is over. All right. You got other guys like Kenny Stills who, had his nails finger painted. I'm gonna pull this up right now. Look at Kenny Stills. Okay. I mean, he should remove the name Kenny. All right, because there's only one Kenny I know, and that's my guy watching the show. Okay, he should remove that name with all due respect. Okay, Kenny Stills, and he's a known, LGBTQ activist or whatever, right? So, I don't know. I guess that's what he's representing, or, how he supports is how he supports. But come on, what are we doing here with this? Okay, but luckily, we got guys like Cole Beasley, who's a smart individual, who came out and said, what's up with all these dudes painting their nails nowadays? Okay, this ain't it. And then he came out with a follow-up tweet because, of course, he got backlash. I bet you it's mainstream media bots. But why do y'all act surprised that I'm not with the dudes painting their nails? Okay, you got guys like Cole Beasley. Yeah, They are. That's what they're trying to do, brother. Okay, you got guys like Cole Beasley. I already knew he was smart because when they was, promoting that agenda with the jab agenda, he wasn't for it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that he's not for this either. I could tell where you are in certain things, okay? Especially when you're against certain things. There's a Pandora's box, okay? So with Cole Beasley, he's not for the jab. I already knew he was not for this. If that makes any sense, okay? I could have one conversation in the room with you and I can know who you are and where you stand. If you're the left, if you're the right, conservative, this, and the third. All right, so it's not surprising that he's against it. And I commend Cole Beasley for speaking his mind and speaking on the atrocities that's going on in professional sports right now. Okay. He got guys like Dwayne Wade painted his fingernails. No surprises there. You have guys like Dennis Rodman, back in the 90s. So it has existed before. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's a totally brand new thing. It has existed before. We already know Dennis Rodman needed help back in the day. Okay, my guy was hanging out with King Jong-un and all those people. Okay, we already know he was different, but now we are seeing this more frequently. I want to pull up another picture here, and this is in hip hop. Painted fingernails. I always say when you look at hip hop and the changes in hip hop, it normally starts there. Hip hop in Hollywood, and it transfers over to regular human beings and sports. So you want to know where society is going? Look at hip hop right now and where it's going. Okay. And there's a line from my guy Mos Def, and he made a song called Hip Hop, literally, on his Black on Both Sides album. And he said, you want to find out where we going? Look at where hip hop is going. Okay? Because we are hip hop. So where hip hop is going, that's where we are. Okay? Hip hop is us. We represent hip hop. And when you got guys like ASAP Rocky, Little Boat, I'm gonna call him, Tyler, Creator, and this is the narrative that they push. They put them in dresses, and then we get these athletes doing the same daggone thing. When I'm seeing these painted fingernails, and people are gonna be like, "Yo, Lil, what's your problem? Okay, why are you attacking people wearing colorful colors on their nails?" Well, it's the same way I look at, black people in Hollywood wearing dresses. Okay, what the dress represents is what this is representing to me. Okay, feminine energy that's being promoted by the mainstream media to demasculate the man. Okay, and break down the family. Okay, and it's bigger than this. It goes beyond what I'm covering right now. I'm not gonna get too deep in the rabbit hole. Y'all should, go search that out for yourselves. But it's evident where we are right now as a society, and the new athletes that we got coming on board right now, coming into these professional leagues already groomed. I mean, you got my guy Jalen Johnson. He already said to Caleb Williams, he gave him the warning. Okay, leave Hollywood behind. Okay, so I'm curious to see what Jalen Johnson, the cornerback of the Bears, have to say about what he's seeing right now.
Please like and subscribe for all the up-to-date content. We're slinging shows left and right, slinging content left and right. Please don't miss anything. If you do, like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question, something you may want to answer, something you may have. All ideas are great ideas. Nothing's a dumb question.